glimpse back before the last off. So it looks like we will have our first blood picked up pretty early on here for Team Spirit. And it's going to be Bamboshka that finds the reward.
I thought I saw
Yeah, great little pickoff. Didn't even need his little blood grenade. I love the addition to blood grenade. Seeing all these like supports in side lanes pick up this item, it's a fun little item.
It seems incredibly strong right now. It just does so much damage. For how much gold you spend on it, it gives you a little bit of health as well. And actually, once again, we got another tri-lane potentially. Mirror, okay, never mind. He's rifting now.
Taurus is dead though.
Oh, okay, well they're all.
There's your tri-lane.
Never mind. I didn't see Fly here as well. So, all right, Shopify, they're able to even it on. Like it's the easy kill onto your Toro.
It was like kind of a tri-lane. It's not like Crit really did a whole lot. He didn't like he came in and poked for the last hit, but he didn't blast off or anything.
And collapses started with a ring of health here from the Underlord. So, all right,
wow.
do you? He's obviously under the read that they do not have the potential to kill him. Maybe it's going to take a couple of goes, and that's where the HP regen's able to come into play. Would you kind of agree with his assessment?
Yeah, this is like I agree. I like coming to lane with a starting item ring of health. It feels nice if you don't need that little bit of extra stats if they don't have the burst. And I think generally speaking, Sven doesn't really have that much damage early on. Like the Stormhammer is nice, but level 1, it's not enough to really get kills.
What an off-lane meta we're starting to build up with every hero going Vanguard. Seems
yeah,
very interesting.
Feels like a bit of a throw. I mean, that was like 4.
Still made it. Need to up the movement speed, but should be able to get in range nonetheless. And with the slow Miposhka, should end up going
He's got boots
down.
though.
All right, actually, hang on a second. Now Mira's even going to TP up top as well. So with the extra spam of the Shadow Poison, they'll get the kill onto Crit him. There's no fight back for Saberlight. This Scorched Earth is still on cooldown, so they might just go for the easy target and Fly. Second point up the glimpses are available. Miposhka gets in range, and another support goes down, and might be able to bring Miposhka into the grave with him. Not to be though. Of course, we got to mention though. I mean, Arteezy died bottom lane, and he's ganking mid though. This is an early position out of the Sven mid lane, but all of a sudden he pops out of nowhere. I mean, La wasn't expecting it. So the Shadow Fiend caught with his pants down, and Shopify Rebellion.
Position Sven to gank, but damage isn't done here. Saberlight going to go down top. The classic Miposhka Disruptor just finding kill after kill for the team. A lot of early movement, a lot of early aggression. You kind of called it like, this early game could be pretty explosive.
They might just kill the Shadow Fiend again. They're still gearing up for Lal. He's in a lot of trouble. They're going to aggressively glyph the wave as well. Lal, he needs some TPs to come in ASAP. And I mean, Yatoro's going to try and get there, but the Monkey King, he TPs to the T2 tower. He's going to be too late. And off the back of the kill, Abed's got 6, so he can probably turn on Yatoro. He's got a lot of mana to work with, along with the range drop. He's looking to play his distance zone. As soon as the Jingus are found for Yatoro, you see the respect is there.
Once a 6-minute rune, it's spawned top, unfortunately, so he's going to walk a bit further for it, so can't come back in for the kill. He's got the rune.
Well, now, yeah, he's definitely going to go Crit nearby to be able to pump the damage with the mines. And man, what's going on with these one rotation? I mean, Arteezy's works. This time Yatoro's doesn't.
Yeah, I think Yatoro's, clear the wave out, keep the tower alive. If it's just an Underlord alone, you're not really in too much danger. The danger is when these rotations start happening.
Top lane, Yatoro? That happened with forcing out the Wukong's command, and now Abed is going to be enabled. He doesn't have to fear of anything at all. So another kill onto Yatoro. This Monkey King's game is continuing to be ruined.
Which is obviously the Underlord right now, so I think sending supports to go play around him, or he needs to go join up with his team. That's exactly what he's doing top,
Trying to thump to Mr. Saberlight, who turns around with the Doom. Using it onto Collapso, so I mean the Underlord is perfectly okay, and Saberlight's still going to go down. They're setting up bottom though, maybe anticipating them to go through the rift.
Coming back?
No one.
He cancelled. So he thought about going.
Look at this roaming duo here, Abed and Crit. Crit's already got a Veil completed, so he's going to further buff up the damage on the Storm, and anyone they catch out, they're dead. It's just going to be way too much damage between the duo. What a perfect angle for the wraparound as well. They've got a double damage rune to utilize. Easy kill onto the Shadow Demon, but they're going to be able to chase down Miposhka as well. TP is still on cooldown for a little bit. It won't even matter. With all the heroes that are in the neighborhood for Shopify Rebellion, it's going to be a secondary kill onto the support.
This is just the beauty of having, won this mid lane and controlling, a lot. This Storm just, is two-shotting these supports, it feels like. Playing very active. They TP down bottom. Not sure Collapse is reading this one. They've still got double damage on Storm for a couple seconds.
They've got TC nearby as well. I mean, they're even going to drop the freezing field. Why not? Every single spell they need to be able to bring down with a bit Lord. And Collapse that's really that big hero. That's off to a good start from Spirit. So to slow him down, make this early game much easier. They're going to try and glimpse back into the Requiem play. Let's see if they'll have the damage between Lyle. I mean, lands a couple of raises, but the Frostbite's going to hold them down. Arteezy will still tick out to the Shadow Poison, but now Lyle, he may have stepped a little bit too far forward, but the bombs are flying out. He's trying to get some distance back to the tower. Abed, with his remaining mana, can zip on forward. Another big kill onto Lyle's SF, and now with the rest of the supports, they're scrambling away. But still the glimpse is going to be there. Saberlight deep under the tier 1 tower. Collapse should be able to get a return kill, and especially with Yotaro leaping to the middle. They're not even done. All right, a Fiendscape trying to block off the path. They should be able to catch up to Fly. Maybe? Glimpse up surely. Do they have the vision? They do. All right, they'll drag him back. Looks like Spirit going to be able to add another kill, and probably with everyone nearby, they'll also get the tier 1 tower. In fact, Crit, he's been caught out. He's going to be able to follow up the Shadow. Arteezy's back here as well.
Oh boy.
Double stun. Turns for the God's Strength, but the kinetic field holds him in place. That's a huge boundless. Yotaro gets all the life steal he needs to stand strong. But now you've got a different beast. Abed glimpsed away. He'll still get the kill. I've got no idea what that is. So, going to be much more survivable than prior. The full wraparound from Fly, trying to catch out anyone on the back line. Where are they? Do you see anyone? Alright, there's the bait. Collapse.
He's found the
A bit
Poshka.
aggressively, but he's away from the Poshka. Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to retreat. That's not a fight they want to take, and all they'll get is Fly in the end.
Good job just to cut their kind of losses. I think they realized quickly Spirit's bringing 5 as they showed bottom lane. Like, that was the big takeaways. Like, Spirit's like, okay, we can't play this greedy style, you know? Like, they kept getting punished because Monkey King was trying to farm on the map. You know,
Monkey?
Yeah, he just needs to keep joining 5. This is a nice pickup.
Whoa, will they get it? Nice cut down. His vision? Okay, they got him. All right, never mind. I didn't know they saw him. Saberlight glimpse back, and he'll make him work for it though in the end. Maybe with Mira's Purge is going to help out Yotaro. They're even going to turn around with the Doom, the TPs. They're starting to come in. A long zip from Abed. Going to try and target down Yotoro's Monkey King. They should be able to find the kill for the disruption. It's going to buy him some momentary breathing room, but it's just not enough. Saberlight will still go down in the end, but what a worthwhile sacrifice with them able to find 3 kills inside the jungle.
Yeah, expedite, but here come Team Spirit. They want to contest this.
Can they with the gate though? They're grouping up on Collapse's location, but Roche is falling incredibly fast. Roche is going to try and find an angle for the Static Storm. They'll lay down the Vortex, but look at the quick damage. Arteezy just rips him apart. Age is picked up from Abed as well in this fight. Maybe Yotaro is able to come. The Wukong's giving him a lot of control inside the fight. Lyle's going to try and find the angle for the Requiem as well. They get the feed for the damage. It's just too early, and Abed zipping back and forth, left and right, trying to juke and drive. The Shadow Fiend should end up going down. Saberlight, he'll tank up the Bronk, the Force, and in the end, I mean, Spirit was a hell of a play to potentially turn it around with the Wukongs, but it just was not enough. The second life coming in clutch for Shopify Rebellion, and they should be able to find the Poshka hiding out in the tree line as well. This Clifford, they're well aware of the monkey's positioning. They're gonna see tipping the uppers is what Yotoro's not gonna react though. It's a potential bait for the banishment. It stops the blast off damage. Can he activate the BKB? Yotoro's gonna be able to stand strong. Tries to turn to Abed. The remaining mana's gonna be able to get him out of danger. Arteezy's gonna have some difficulty with running inside the Wukongs. That's where the Raccoon's able to come into play to send them away, but Spirit, they used a lot early on inside the team fight, and now Arteezy has nothing to fear with the BKB activated. He's going to be able to chunk down Lyle, Shadow Fiend. No concerns at all. The Shopify, they baited out the first round of spells, and they could easily go back in afterwards, as they'll even catch up to Collapse at the mouth of the pit.
Yeah. Great recognition that, you know, initially it looked like they did a good job baiting the Storm in with the Static Storm, but Storm is just
inside some of the engagements, and well, I wonder if that's where potential nullifiers need to come into play. Again, Mira has the banishment as well, so sorry, I should say the purge. So yeah. I mean, that needs to be really a vital thing that he gets off inside the fights to enable the damage.
There's the mitigation and the sustain with Monkey King and Sven having lifesteal.
Yotoro,
They got him.
Okay, he's had enough time to here's it down. Look at the damage from Abed. All the right click thanks to the DD. If they got the detection, though, Yotoro able to slip away into the tree line, jumps down as well, back inside the base. They're not going to be able to get the kill, but they can turn their attention over some of the other members. Arteezy's completely isolated though, and as a result, Spirit, they'll be able to find the Sven, and there's going to be a +1 as well as Abed limps back. They're going to be able to fresh him up a little bit with the TP out, stuns.
So it is a nice kind of single target damage item that helps make a lot of these heroes just that little bit more killable.
And they're setting up on Yotoro top right. They see it to treat Yotoro. Saber, he was still able to pop the BKB. Arteezy's going to try and fly in, but here comes the reinforcements off the back of the Fiend's Gate. They won't be fast enough to keep this monkey alive. Arteezy's still in a lot of trouble, though. Static Storm lay it down. It even clips Abed, but it's not going to matter. The damage, it's just not there without the Monkey King. Our Spirit, it's an all-out retreat. Collapse will not escape. I don't think the supports are going to escape either.
Especially once Doom is back up. You know, if they come to deward it, you've got that Blink Doom, but they're going to have to wait for it. Law goes in.
He's out of range.
Yeah.
They might think there's no observer, and it's going to catch him off guard as Saberlight. He finds initiation with the Static Storm. It's going to be there before the Doom. It doesn't matter though. Arteezy cleans up the backline. Mira will be able to escape under the cover of the night. Crit's going to look for the finishing blow. Lala's still trying to charge up the Requiem, but the ultimates don't really provide them anything on Spirit. Arteezy again! Another double stun from the Sen. He'll turn now to Yotoro as well. The Monkey King, the sole survivor, but not for long. Arteezy is dancing in front of Yotoro, and Abed, he'll be rewarded with the ultra kill. What a team fight once again.
They see everybody on Spirit in their positioning, so it's a very, straightforward initiation, and you can win a fight.
Crit as well, and of course, we saw Spirit in that previous game with the Disruptor and Naga combo. Miposhka went into the Static Storm, well, the Sceptine. Miposhka this game, he's opted for the Solar Crescent. Well, speaking about him, should be an easy kill for Abed, but because the previous game we had the opportunity to speak about, like for Spirit, you could potentially scale with the Storm, and actually hold that thought. Abed again, another long zip in. He's out of mana. They've got some backup. They're just going to completely obliterate Lol Shadow Fiend. No chance for him to stay alive.
Arteezy's going through the rift. He's like, where's this Underlord? I'll find him. Collapse used the rift to try and come help out, but unfortunately Arteezy doesn't find him in the trees.
It's a monkey ultimate expender. Crit might not even die with the Halberd. He's still got Greaves as well, and Shopify, they can easily connect. A Glimmer's going to be able to help the monkey escape. They get a glimpse of him afterwards, and that's where Abed instantly comes into play. A Static Storm to help protect him for the moment. Arteezy's forced to sidestep that. Simultaneously, Saberlight is just chasing down Mira. The Shadow Demon should be caught outside the base, and Abed will be able to get the finishing blow. Means we reach the playoffs, truly how strong this item is, but the players feel like it's in a great position right now.
I'm over here.
These right-clicking carries, there's just so much damage you get out of it. Well, speaking of damage, a lot of damage being thrown into Miposhka, just the support.
And of course, we're talking about Miposhka wanting this scepter as well, so they're going to have to do it without that extra vision advantage that Shopify have done. Visit advantage, but Fly's going to look to get rid of it straight away. Might go down as a result to this. Saberlight with a jump in, they get the Doom. Who's going to be able to protect him from it? Again, dude, Arteezy. Another double stun. Limit Cave will give them some space to look to reposition, but the control comes out for the Wukong's command as well. They can look to group up inside this, and as a result, they'll probably get the Storms through it as well. Great glimpse back into the Static Storm and the call from them. The smoke, let's see how we can control the fight off the back of the Wukong's command. They're going to be able to get on the high ground with the Rift. Instantly scouted out though. A jump in from Saberlight, but the Static Storm's going to be there to respond. Charge up the Requiem as well. Saberlight's in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down before any spells are casted. He's going to buy back though, and he's going to look to use it instantly.
They re-engage here.
Who else did it call Fly? He's going to be expended between him and Lol. Meanwhile, Arteezy may have found a window. There's the banishment response from Abed. Instantly zipping towards the Shadow Demon. Abed, he'll be able to get Mira out of the team fight. Now they can turn towards the cause as well with no one to protect them. They're just getting ripped apart once again. Shopify. And just what is it with this team and taking fights this game around the Roche pit?
Oh, they're so good around. Force Shadow Demon to use spells. And the second you see him, Abed has to change target. He could have initiated on Monkey King, whoever. The second Shadow Demon is spotted, jump him. That really needs to be the game plan.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Oh no. Awkward, but
Oh my god.
no, this is so funny. They're so close to finishing Road. Well, now they get the refresher instead, right?
They waited. I mean,
I don't know if that's
wasn't
intentional.
hitting it
Maybe. They went refresher instead of the axe. Glimmer Cape for survivability. Mirror's absolutely massive.
Oh, that's a big... Oh, okay. The Potion uses the Trickster's cloak that forces out an early BKB, but they're going to be on top of Lal. Vanish from Mirror protection. This is looking like a pretty good start to the fight for Spirit. Requiem, everything dropped onto Saberlight. That's his guy back from prior as well for dead for 110 seconds, and they're hunting for more. Still another 15 seconds for the Aegis. The Halberd comes up before the BKB, and look at the kiting. It's perfect from Spirit. They can go back in afterwards. The Aghanim Scepter from a Poshka onto two. Yatoro's pummeling into the Sven. One fight is all they needed. What a kiting, in and out. Spirit go. And the supports that were ever so vital to that team fight success.
Here I am.
Yeah, luckily Storm with the regen rune able to...
Really the first fight we've seen Team Spirit be able to come out on top. Still got to be pretty cautious though. Not going to mess around. I mean, that level 25 from Yatoro gives him so much control.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pop it, give yourself a lane of racks here. They probably know at this point Sven doesn't really want to buy back with 25 seconds left. You're better off probably just giving up that first lane of racks here and defending your other side lanes here.
Pushes getting a little bit scary now though.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
See if they're going to be able to hold them inside the base. The slows are making them work for this retreat. Aaron might need to purge it off. The respawns are coming up. Saberlight's back alive. Another round of the Doom. How can I protect the Underlords? They're going to cover him with the Requiem. Well turned Saberlight. He gets blown up in the Abed as well. He's got RTZ to play hand in hand. They're going to try and turn to Yatoro, but Yatoro's standing strong. But the BKB's expended from other side. Crit wants to jump back in. A double stun to set up for the damage from RTZ, but once again, a Halberd. It's stopping all the right click damage, but it might not matter. Lal caught inside the fight, but they haven't addressed Yatoro until the Hex comes out at the last second from Abed. Down goes the Monkey King. Collapse is in trouble now as well. He's looking for the turnaround, recognizes there's no escape. Stand and fight. Nothing else he can do. He'll make it work for the kill. He might even get Fly as well. It's a lot of damage out of the Underlord, but it's not enough to bring some of the Shopify members into the grave with him. Is this the person you want to try and bring down though from Shopify? They're very hesitant.
Yeah, we'll see if what Spirit do in response here. They 5-man smoke up themselves. I believe that was under an Observer Ward, so...
Hey, smoke pops.
No.
I was going to stand strong. They might get Abed inside the tree line. Yatoro starts. Did they get the follow-up? What? They got BKB on. Abed turns to deal with the supports now as well. They should be able to blow them up with Dartizi jumping into the middle. It's up to the cause now on the side of Spirit to turn the fight around. But look at the call. Shopify, they'll reset out of the Wukong's command, dancing in and out of the fight. It's ever so beautiful. There's just nothing left in the tank as soon as the ultimates were expended, and they got nothing out of it. It was all Shopify's fight to take.
Yeah, they thought they had to jump on the Storm, so I'm not entirely sure, but that...
Huge hit to the net worth. Wait, he's just gonna go for the dive back. Oh, Lal stepped up too far. Arteezy's still in their base.
Themselves a free cheese, free Aghanims as well, so even more net worth and more items to give himself a bigger chance here. Number 1 net worth here in the early game, but at some point the
Not
ability...
again.
Yeah. Oh no.
Come on, no, Maposhka. Alright. Using the Trickster's cloak. Aggressive jump in from Abed, and look who he caught! Monkey as well inside the Doom. There's going to be no Wukongs to keep him alive, but that's where the banishment's able to come into play. Gonna get back to safety though. Yutoro trying to reposition on the outskirts. He'll have an opportunity to try and play around with the Wukong's command. They should be able to get the kill onto Sableye as a result to this. But Abed is gonna go back in, activates the refresher. Another round of the BKB. Abed falling pretty low though. He's gonna be forced to retreat, but RTZ doesn't want to jump out. Requiem charged up on top of the Static Storm. Lyle's trying to stand strong, but they're just too far behind. Thrones exposed, only a couple of buybacks to work with. Spirit, it's 3v5. Are they going to be able to do it without their ultimates as well? The creeps beating onto the base, but the heroes are falling low inside the Firestorm. Crit might go down. Yutoro's going to jump on forward, but he misses the Boundless. Crit's able to reposition. And another jump in. Crit is just toying with him right now. The cores aren't there. Crit is, boys. We're outside the base. What are we doing? They can buy back. They'll go.
Yeah, I think they're just going to go for the throne even. It's at half health here. 2 heroes dead, including the SF. They may want to make it a little detour for this mid lane, but yeah, committing all these buybacks does put them in a position where, you know, key heroes die here without buyback. The game could swing, which is where they'll probably play things pretty cautiously here, but 5v3 for a potential throne should be game over.
See,
5v4
is really the big thing. That's what you're looking for out of Monkey King. So back up. What is this? Oh, Sable had another jump. Hero's going to be on the outskirts to potentially protect him. Wukong just well lay it down for Yutoro as well. They're going to try and help the Doom get out of range. It's a great Static Storm off to the right side, but no one's there to follow up. Static Storm to no avail. And now once again with the ultimates all on cooldown, RTZ is just going to go for the throne. With the BKB and the God Strength activated, there's nothing they can do to pull his attention away from the buildings, is there?
The creeps.
For a second, but it's not going to matter. The creeps inside the base, and they made one hell of a game out of this one for Team Spirit, but in the end, 56 minutes in,